Welcome to Perfect Word Media. My name is J. Monroe Johnson, and today is Friday, March the 20th, 2026, and we have Albertville City parked directly across from the Monroe compound. Evidently surveilling the property. Folks, we ask you to contact the FBI. Their phone number is 1-800-225-5324. We have been doing these YouTube videos for over 5 years now, and this multi-million-dollar deadly land theft scheme has been perpetrated against my family for 8 years now. Our satanic banker agreed to pay for our murder with this land, hoping to create foreclosure for the city of Albertville. This will soon be proven in court, and I ask America, what then? What will you do when it's proven in court that high-level Alabama state judges, along with a county sheriff, that's a circuit court judge, Timothy Francis Riley, a district court judge, Mitch Floyd, and Marshall County Sheriff Phil Sims, they conspired with bankers, Liberty Bank President Chris Bailey and former Cadence Bank Vice President of Guntersville, Alabama, Margaret Lacey, to endanger and actually rape and murder taxpayers for their real property. An extraordinary crime done for a mafia municipality that's over $323 million in debt when the city only has 21,000 residents. Folks, that's $14,000 per resident. And at 8% interest, that's over $100,000 a day, Monday through Friday. Extraordinary debt, extraordinary crime. And it began when my mother's husband, my stepfather, John Allred Collins, passed away of prostate cancer, July the 11th, 2020. The raving wolves of Marshall County rushed in, perceiving the white female wealthy widow as defenseless. The violence escalated against my family when my stepfather passed away. The theft scheme actually began in November 2018, and right when satanic Sheriff Phil Sims was elected initially as Marshall County Sheriff, he began bragging to people that he would harm Eugenia and steal her property. They began sabotaging our business efforts, our personal lives. We had no idea that what we term billion-dollar retail outlet development project that is now underway, that the officials knew secretly for 5 years, we had no idea that that is what it had actually triggered the deadly land theft scheme against my family by the state of Alabama, Liberty Bank, Cadence Bank, and the city of Albertville. We had no idea, and they knew it. They knew that we did not know because there was a confidentiality clause whereby only the officials knew. We repeatedly reached out to the Office of the Attorney General, under the governance of Stephen Troy Marshall, that is from this county. He was the district attorney for Marshall County before he was appointed, not elected, he was appointed initially as Alabama Attorney General, and by former disgraced Alabama Governor Robert Bentley after he was convicted of sex crimes in office. Extraordinary. Neither was Governor Kay Ivey helpful. Both offices gaslighted us. And 90 days to the day after Brother Chappell mailed a final plea by way of a certified letter to Governor Kay Ivey, they killed him on the 90th day. And it is recorded on audio recorders, our interviews with Governor Kay Ivey's staff, whereby they gaslighted us. Brother Chappell said, somebody is going to get killed, and it may be me. They are targeting me as I defend Miss Collins and her property and her son and myself as best I can. And they killed him. He said, if we don't get some help, they're going to kill us. And they killed him August 31st, 2022. There's Albertville City Police right there. And then they moved to kill my mother. They stressed her out. And she had a near fatal heart attack July 22nd, 2025, after Brother Chappell had a fatal heart attack August 31st, 2022. Immediately after they killed him, I ordered this banner, this 8-foot by 8-foot banner. It's actually a 5-foot by 8-foot, yet it is displayed on an 8-foot by 8-foot. State of deception. We can prove officials are again revengefully attacking us with child rape slander to steal our land. Said abuse led to Brother Chappell's death August 31st, 2022. This was posted on this property under this beautiful 140-year-old red oak tree. It was posted on September the 11th, 2022. It's been there ever since. Brother Chappell was a Boy Scout master. They used that against him. The current political climate against the LGBTQ plus community. Brother Chappell raised 5 boys and 2 girls and outlived 4 different marriages. He was married to 4 different women. And he explained to me once that when you live to nearly 100, he was 95 when they killed him, and just a few months shy of 96. He was born December 10th, 1926. And that was right before the Great Depression hit the world, an economic crisis that was global, that hit in 1929. So Brother Chappell, he was part of the greatest generation. He survived World War II. He survived the Great Depression. He grew up during a time that the Ku Klux Klan had approximately 5 million members in the United States. He knew we were fighting a murderous ideology in Marshall County, white male, white supremacy. And what it really is domestic terror, whereby they attack anyone not of their clan. Here's Ephesians 6, verse 12. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world, and against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly realms. Folks, this is a federal crime scene. This property is the Monroe compound located at 10745 United States Highway 431 South, Albertville, Alabama 35950, USA. The next banner reads, "The Raving Wolves." Imagine the metaphor used in the Bible. Wolves in sheep's clothing. That's what they are, folks. Two-faced. Angels by day, devils by night. Cops by day, criminals by night. No home safe, folks. And this follows a $5 million cash extortion scheme whereby the Marshall County judicial system was exposed in the Alabama Supreme Court, case number 105-1726, Federal Credit Incorporated versus Greg Fuller. They hijacked the jury trying to steal $5 million cash. They returned 7 years later in 2018 to hijack the bank mortgage to steal a multi-million-dollar 2-acre corner lot, yet they killed a World War II war-disabled Navy veteran and high priest in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. We're German Americans. My mother's ancestors are directly from Berlin, Germany. Her Hofreister Rogers is our German full name. They shortened it when they moved to the United States, like many Germans, from Her Hofreister Rogers to just Rogers. And Her, H-E-I-R, means heir, or the recipient of an inherited title. Hofreister means court master, and Rogers means fame by spear. Fame by spear in court. The spear of truth. St. Augustine is quoted regarding the truth as saying, "The truth is like a lion. You don't have to defend it. Let it loose. It will defend itself." That's what the First Amendment is for, folks, is unleashing the truth upon the wicked and the righteous. There's always more good than bad. We ask that you pray for the USA. I ask you to pray for these villains, these professional psychopathic thieves. This banner exists because of what they've done to themselves and humanity. These are crimes against humanity. The Raving Wolves, Marshall County officials, mafia, hatred, and theft made in the USA. This American Alabama judicial abomination exposes what's really going on in Alabama. High-level government officials conspiring with high-level banking executives and even the healthcare system to slander, rob, rape, and murder innocent, elder, disabled, godly American taxpayers. God save the United States. God save Eugenia. God save humanity from violence, theft, greed, and sin.